man. Matter of fact, I know why she a girl. I got you. You don't have to fry her up though. She later told me, she said, bro, I was just trying to get the OnlyFans popping. And she showed me a screenshot. That's how I stopped mentioning her. She legit made like 180 bands off. So like the thing with bitches, they don't care what you say about them. You can say that I'm violating to the max. You know, she gonna send me the screenshot. Yo, I got mad signups. My shit lit right now. I'm like, fuck. Bitch, I'm not trying to help you. I'm trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? So I had to just stop. But I thought she was beefing with the nigga 6ix9ine. She just started. I'm like, all right, you know, when any girl beefing with a ex-man, you could throw into the mix. He gay. You know, your ex always say you gay. Like somehow you gay. You've been fucking her for 20 years. The day you break up, you've been gay. And your dick been small. You know what I mean? Like that's the two things every girl's supposed to say. So I'm expecting her to just hit with the normal shit. You can't be specific with your lies now. Like, no, my ex gay and I saw him doing some gay shit with Akademiks. Whoa, why you just throw my name in there? Nigga, keep the gay shit with like you just saw him with some random gay dude. Like, we can make up a lie. She throw my name into the mix. I'm asking her to clarify. So I said, I'm not even trying to mess, just clarify. Then she came on some weirdo shit. She was like, yo, no, I kind of got some static with you because you was online telling people how Cardi B hit me and my sister in the head with an ice bucket. And I'm like, nigga, that's what I heard. I ain't know. Nigga, I wasn't there. I heard y'all got beat up in the club.
I don't know about all that.
They got a lawsuit. Like, they sued Cardi B. Well, Cardi B wasn't there. But of course, I'm gonna gas it like it was Cardi B. But apparently it was some niggas that did it. You know what I mean? But she was just like, yo, you got me and my sister looking crazy. I'm like, yo, y'all both was fucking Offset. She's like, nah, it wasn't both of us. It was just me. Man, I'm not getting to the specifics, man. It sounds funny when I say both y'all. Fuck what you got going on. So that's when she got at me. So she's like, I'm gonna just keep lying because my OnlyFans going up. Then I realized, man, you just can't argue with chicks online, especially a girl with OnlyFans. She always gonna win. Feel me? So I might have won the back and forth, but she won because she got the most money out of it.
She definitely got the most bread out of that.
That's how it is, man. Are we good? Holy. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record Podcast, man. I'm here with one of the youngest in charge when it comes to New York rap. You feel me? Actually, I discovered his music a few years back. I was fucking with it heavy, and I was like, damn, especially the flow. That's what kind of caught me. I was like, this nigga could really rap. You know what I mean? And watching him develop, I thought it was a few times, I'm like, I hope he doesn't fall victim to what other rappers in New York fall victim to, whether, you know what I mean, getting caught up in bullshit and then losing their career. But fortunately, he's made it through a lot of trials and tribulation. He's here now with me on the Off the Record stage. If you don't know about him, you're going to know about him now. Welcome to my man, Bizzy Banks. What's good, man?
It's the word. Let's go.
Hey, listen. Before we start, you say you got some static with me. Let's get to the static first. Man, I love some static. By the way, I got a lot of questions to ask you. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of questions to ask you because really, I've had you on my, like anytime the conversation of New York rapper comes up, I'm always like, yo, why don't I hear your name more often? But I also might be biased based on what I listen to. I like listening to your music. Yeah, so I want to hear when people are like, yo, who's the hottest right now in New York? I want to hear your name front and center. Quickly, before we get to static, because we're going to get to that. Let's start with your come up. Bizzy Banks. How'd you even pick that name? How you even get into rapping?
Bizzy Banks. People in the hood used to call me Bizzy.
Why?
Because it was some older nigga that used to go to my school and shit. But like he was always like getting in trouble. He was always back and forth in jail and all that extra shit. So niggas used to tell me like I look like him. Okay, so niggas just started calling me Bizzy. Like, oh, that look like little Bizzy. Like the older niggas over there, they started calling me son or whatever. And then like I fake just ran with the name type shit, like Bizzy. It was just Bizzy for a while. And then when I really started taking rap serious, like I got on some Banks shit because of Lloyd.
Damn, Lloyd Banks, a slight inspiration. Yo, Banks is a rapper.
Nah, yeah, facts.
Like, again, when I listen to your music, part of the allure to it is I know that you're rhyming and flowing. It's not that you're just on there just saying wild disrespectful
Nah, yeah,
shit,
facts. I be focusing on the punchlines.
So you were inspired a bit by Lloyd Banks and maybe other rappers who, like, you know what I mean, had them bars.
Definitely other rappers. I just like Lloyd's swag. Like, I don't know. Like, mostly when I rap, like, I be rapping on some, like, most of my music be, like, on some, like, tough shit. But, like, I throw a lot of lines with, like, bitches and money. And that's how Lloyd fake was, feel me? That's how he was coming, like.
That definitely, Lloyd Banks' career, there was a point where, I mean, he had dropped what was the album called Rotten Apple or something like that. Like, there was a time where, like, obviously everybody knew 50, but Lloyd Banks was almost poised to just kind of, like, dominate the whole place. The whole New York was rooting for him.
Nah, fact.
And also he came across as never doing too much. Always had that swag. All the bitches loved him. And like he was like the smooth, cool nigga. You feel me?
Nah, fact. Sound like me.
I feel it. So, okay. So when's the first time you actually like start getting into music? So but where you from in New York?
I'm from Brooklyn.
You're from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Which part of Brooklyn? I don't know nothing about Brooklyn really.
I'm from East New York. I grew up in the Heights though. Like I was back and forth like with my grandma and shit. So I grew up in the Heights. For me, I got family in the Star, so a lot of people like think I'm from the Star for real. But
you gotta help explain. And by the way, you know this is gonna sound crazy because every time I do interviews, they're like, "Yo, why you acting like you understand?" I don't go to New York unless it's for business. I stay in Jersey. So like, explain people who've never been to New York or been to Brooklyn because they've heard a lot of rappers from Brooklyn, but they don't know the dynamics of like living or growing up in Brooklyn. Like from where you grew up at, like what's the vibe there?
Gritty. I ain't gonna lie. The East gets spooky for real. Like that's where for me. Everybody talk about Brownsville. It's like East New York and Brownsville really connected. Like East New York really where shit get real at. I ain't gonna lie.
So growing up, how's it like for you?
I don't know. I was always likable, so everybody always fucked with me. Like the way I am now, that's how I always been type shit. Like always just been chilling, quiet, observant. Feel me? I used to be around the right niggas. I got family, so for me, my people in my family, like my older brother, my older cousins, like for me, it was already known and shit. Like my uncle, even in the Heights, like my uncle, my grandma was like, I was just always sturdy. So I ain't really.
You ain't getting it, like you ain't had no issues like coming up.
Of course I had issues. Like niggas go to school, niggas. For me, like I got family, but I still got my own. For me, like I'm not me off of my family.
Yeah.
So it's like niggas go to school, get in the fights.
Like a nice guy. Who would have problems with you?
Too swaggy, females be the reason for a lot of shit.
Bitches. Okay, I see this type of time it is. Okay. All right, so you're growing up East New York. You know what I mean? Going through like, did you have money? No.
Nah, niggas is down.
I don't know. I was decent. When people tell me they broke, I'm like, I just want to hear what y'all got going on.
Nah,
I wasn't broke.
Nah, like I wasn't super up. I wasn't like the flyest nigga in the world. Like for me,
did you grow up in project houses or something like that?
Nah. I ain't never be in the P's. I was a side block nigga.
Okay.
Gangsta.
Why and when did you get into music? And when did you even know you had a talent for it?
I got into music because my older brother, school, where he was heavy on some Lil Wayne shit. I ain't gonna lie. So he always used to, for me, one day, my moms would know this already, so like, my fault. One day, like, niggas be cutting school. Niggas used to cut school on Wednesdays because that was like the day my moms worked super late. Yeah. So one day, like, I was already graduating. I was in like 5th grade. For me, I'm graduating out of 5th grade.
I thought you were gonna say out of high school, niggas in 5th grade.
One day I was already graduating, so I'm like, oh, I ain't really want to go to school. Like my moms wasn't gonna know.
School in 5th grade?
Hell yeah. So my moms wasn't gonna know. So one day I woke up and I just looked at my brother. I'm like, yo, I ain't going to school today. So he like, all right, fuck it. So now this my first day like staying home. And he do this on a reg. So when I stay home, just like mad people coming over, like bitches, niggas.
It's like open crib type shit.
Yeah, like niggas getting high, smoking. Like for me and him used to share a room type shit. I'm the little brother. So it's like, I'm just there and niggas just freestyling, rapping, smoking. After a while, one day I'm like, yo, I dead. Like I'm just laying there and I'm listening to niggas rapping shit and I'm fake coming up with shit in my head, like, or like I'm fake rhyming with a word like they said where they fucked up at in my head though.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, I don't know. After that, I just started rapping. I started going to school, rapping in school.
You have to develop that confidence though, right? Like,
yeah, to rap in front of people, yeah, definitely.
So you kind of like either start being a part of that a little bit, start rapping at school. Like, when do you first even get to like an official like studio setting?
6th grade. I went to Gersh.
6th grade?
Yeah, I told you. I just found out I was rapping like.
Nigga, I wouldn't have no 6th grade up in no goddamn booth with me, man. Like what the fuck?
Nah, the school I went to Gersh. That's in the East. They got a studio in that shit.
Really?
Hell yeah. So I was in some program, like some after school shit, and they fake had niggas recording in the studio, but you couldn't curse or nothing.
Oh,
feel
shit.
Me? So that's how
So you gotta be even more creative type shit.
Yeah, but that's at that time just talking about bitches all day.
Yeah.
So I was like, I ain't really have to say. I ain't had to be on no gun shooter nigga shit. Like
yeah.
It wasn't that yet, feel me? But like Chief Keef ended up getting lit like a while after that. Yeah. Like I forgot. I'm bad with like time and years and all that shit for me. But
That's around like 2013.
yeah, like 2012, 2013. I'm like 8th grade. So when I'm starting to get to that, that's when life already, like that's when life really start getting, bro. It get real for some niggas younger than that, for me, depending on how you grew up or whatever. But like, that's when like, for me, I started noticing like niggas dying, niggas get shot, niggas get raw, all that shit. So it's like, by the time Chief Keef came around, it's like, my mind just changed on the rapping point.
That's interesting how you could like map it back to that. So, like, I've never really seen people cognizantly acknowledge how music changed. Like, drill, like, from Chicago became the thing that, and that was, I used to say this one thing about New York. They embraced so much of, it's been the home of the lyricists, it's the Mecca, that it never allowed the youth to figure out their own path. You know what I mean? Like, it never allowed youth, like, the young kids to have fun or rap about what they want to rap about until I felt like the drill movement encouraged a new wave of youth making the music they want to make, right?
Nah, fact.
So at that point, you're noticing shit just going on just within the town, and also the music's a little starting to change.
Yeah, but like music fake. Alright. Like in the East, like niggas fake been rapping like how Chief Keef was rapping though. Like it wasn't considered
Like that
drill.
hot,
It wasn't considered drill, but niggas was like already rapping on some like your man's just died or this nigga just died over here. Like that was rap in general for me. Like it just got categorized as something because of Chief Keef or whatever for me. But in the East, like I grew up around like, I don't be wanting to say too much, but for me like if you from the East, like you just know like Rockstars, Weez Gang, like all that shit was going on. So it's like niggas was dying in the hood and niggas was already rapping like that for me. I just wasn't going through it yet.
I think what makes like drill so, there's some people who love it. There's some people who are detached from it and still love it. I think that's like me. But it's almost like, I'm like, damn. Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to go through because there's a lot of pain behind it, too. I think people see the glorification, but there's a lot of pain. Like, if somebody died, that's your friend, and you know maybe who was responsible and somebody on their side died, yeah, you clowning them, like, yeah, you just whatever, like, or your man died, but it's like, the reason why you even care that much is because, there's violence on both sides. I'm wondering at that point when you're even making music, like, when do you even kind of start indulging in like this? Because there was a time when people would be like, yo, saying certain shit on record is just a no-no. Certain type of disrespect is a no-no. Drill is all about that in a sense. Right. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like, you know what I mean? Even this whole Nicki thing, I seen your tweet. She was like, yo, Lana, you're dead, man. You said I stuck in your mind. And in reality, I seen people kind of argue about that. Like, yo, is that some shit you could talk about? I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, like, rap is at the place where...
that's the point of a diss song, like, disrespect, you being disrespectful. That's why it's called a diss, like, so everything off limits, like, say what you want.
Yeah, there used to be a little bit more rules, like, clowning somebody dead man's is crazy. Like, when did you kind of, like, even, like, really lean all the way in? Like, because obviously you started off...
I don't really be dissing the dead, though. Like,
well, but at least, I mean, but you still talking hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, so, like... Because that all comes with ramifications, and like most of the times niggas is mad over diss songs. When did you kind of lean into it, and what's happening like within just even the town as you're seeing it? Because New York drill as a label started to like take a lot of attention, especially when Chicago drill dies down. Mm-hmm. People are saying, damn, which I always said that could never happen in New York. I was watching what was happening in Chicago. I said, nah, that could never happen here. I'm like, there's too many police in New York. Hell nah. I'm like, I niggas might do it for 3 months.
Shit get crazy though.
That's what I learned.
That's the shit that be blowing my mind, like, especially niggas from other states. Like, niggas be getting on interviews and saying shit like, oh, New York ain't this, New York ain't that. Yo, bro, niggas out of state be having self-defense. They could walk around with guns. Once they 18, you could buy any chop. Don't need a gun license. Like, niggas are getting picked off, and the cops be down the block. Like, precincts on every neighbor. Feel me? Like, so how you gonna say it's not dangerous over here? Like, niggas is really doing shit, killing niggas, and feel me?
Yeah, in New York, a place where like basically it's illegal, at least New York City, to have a gun.
Yeah,
unless you.
So it's like, oh, rip. That's right there, dangerous already. A nigga already taking a risk just by going to the store with a chop on him. It's like.
Then I was thinking like when we talk about even, I would say even Chicago a bit, but even like places like Atlanta, bro, that's like wide open land. Like, yo, if you're going to school, you're not like traveling through your ops block. You know what I mean? Like in New York, like I'm pretty sure if you got beef, it might become staticky at times to avoid going in places that they might be because everybody is so close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's almost like a different mentality. That's why I thought that could never happen in New York. Like I remember watching like even because there was a time like New York drill was so like crazy in terms of people being on live wilding out, and I'm like, how is this happening in New York? How do you survive? Like, you know, like how do you like, you know, there's a lot of politics and maybe people you don't like or whatever the case is. How do you kind of stay out of the mix?
You gotta know how to move. For me, this my home, so for me, I know how to move. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
You just kind of like grow up and kind of like
Yeah.
learn what is what. And
Yeah, it's like the jungle with lions, hyenas, and shit. Niggas know how to move. Like they gonna see a hyena one day. It's gonna be 10 hyenas against one lion someday. For me, can't avoid it, but it's how you move.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. There was a time I remember that they were always flaming for this. I said, man, drill is murder music, man. I do not want to be covering none of this shit in New York. It was cool when I was, well, not cool, but I was like, when I was covering it in Chicago, nigga, I was very far away. I got to get on a flight to see me. I said, first of all,
man.
all the rich drill niggas is coming to Jersey. I don't even like that. You know what I mean? I remember one vivid thing. I was about to move into an apartment. I won't say the name, but it was I won't even say the city because he might live there still. But I seen a building I was looking at. I was going to move into there. All of a sudden, the next day on the gram, talking to the realtors and everything, I see Favi posted up in front of it.
I know exactly what you're talking about, too.
He was like, yo, he said, yo, in all my ops, I'm still outside. And I'm like, outside that building that I was about to move in? I'm good. I'm good.
I know what building you're talking about, too. That's a crazy part. Like,
I'm good. But yeah, like, again, that's why I'm really shocked by how everything has ever even happened in New York. Now, you're going to have to explain to me a little bit and explain however you want. I feel like it's like size. Like in Chicago, it's pretty easy to understand. Most of these guys are either BDs or GDs. So they like, whether they claim they're beefing or not, but there's clear dysfunction or different sides. Like, for example, I don't see you claim like whatever side or whatever the case is. I feel like you just doing you. How does that work? Because I see you with D thing when you came in here before. Mm-hmm. That's your friend, right?
yeah, facts.
Could you be friends with somebody he's not cool with?
Not necessarily. It depends though, because you know a lot of niggas. It depends. Like you said, New York's small, but that shit big as shit. So it really depends on who you knew, who you grew up with, who your family is, where your family from, shit like that. So it's like, and it depends on the type of nigga you are. Like,
How'd you meet D thing?
the pros. Do you think cool with people I'm cool with? So for me, niggas just locked in like that. I was more locked in with his big bros. And then, you know, once he started rapping, I was already lit and shit. So it was more like on some like, yo, baby bro rapping, tapping a baby bro. And then niggas just start linking up. Niggas end up getting close and shit.
The Bronx seems like the Wild Wild West. If just from your like simple opinion, where is it more crazy at? The Bronx or Brooklyn, bro? The Bronx look like
Right now, I'm gonna say Brooklyn overall, but right now I'm gonna say the Bronx because of all the drill rap, and it's a lot of young niggas that don't like. They just young and don't give a fuck. Like all of them got something to prove, and they know that drill is the only way out right now. And niggas don't want to be looking like they capping in raps, no none. So them niggas ready to shoot wherever they at, type shit like. Feel me? So I'm gonna say the Bronx, but overall I feel like Brooklyn.
Okay, your opinion. These two artists, how did they affect how people look at Brooklyn as a whole and Brooklyn drill? You tell me. 6ix9ine, Pop Smoke. You can start with either one.
Say the question again.
So I feel like both of these artists had an impact on how people looked at Brooklyn drill or Brooklyn as a whole, whether negative or positive. But like, for example, you know, I'll give my opinion. I think Pop really made Brooklyn drill, like Bronx drill going crazy right now, but like the niggas who did it from Brooklyn, it's like the pinnacle. It's like, because it's the closest it's been to being worldwide.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it was almost like, yeah, we still into it, and there might be like lines about that, but we gonna have somebody in Sri Lanka dancing to this shit. You know what I mean?
Nah,
and it's like, that's where I think music was going to go. And I look at him and I'm like, that's the guy that was going to be for what Chief Keef was for Chicago.
Nah, that's a fact.
Right? What do you think? By the way, you I love that song, obviously, with you and Pop. You know what I mean? That's how I really got introduced to you.
In fact, you know I know.
You know what I mean? And then I went back and realized the songs were originally yours. I was loving everything. That's how I listened to everything else. I loved it. But go ahead.
Basically what you said on Pop is how I feel too. Like he was putting it into a mainstream direction. Like he made it sound more fun. Like you said earlier, like drill just be on some like shooting, killing for me. Like he was making it like welcome to the party. Like yeah, he got a little spooky lines, but he was on some gangster gentleman shit at the end of the day. Like for me,
shit, he had song like Hello. He had
facts. Like even Dior, like for me, Dior some swaggy shit for me. Like he was definitely changing that shit. And then like I don't know, I feel like 6ix9ine just made the town look bad. Like for me, like he was putting on what he was putting on, but even when he was putting on before the whole other shit, like he was just still making New York look a little goofy. Like
I get that. It's like just in how y'all felt like somebody from New York moves. You know what's so interesting is that I always tell people this. It's two cities that I feel like if you take a hood nigga from New York and a hood nigga from Chicago and you throw them in any place, Alabama, Dallas, Texas, you throw them in Miami, they get in the argument. The second thing they gonna say to somebody, nigga, I'm from New York, nigga. It's almost like because I'm from where I'm from, you should know how I give it up type of shit. You know what I mean? People from Chicago, there's a lot of pride there because they go through a certain shit. Same with people from New York. What do you think that comes from? Because I think like I think that's why people in the reverse try to clown on New York, right? Acting like, yeah, them niggas not like that because it's always been the center of like this whole, not only music, but just really the world. Where does that pride come from, like you being in New York?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if this answers your question. I just feel like everybody from New York be on bullshit. Like, it be so much going on. Like, I don't know. Like you said, like niggas been trying to attack niggas for years. So it's like that's just natural. Like for a nigga, like I don't know how to answer that. I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like it's natural. Like niggas always just on our dick. Like anywhere in the world. Like once it come to New York, like niggas be like, oh, New York this, New York that, New York. So niggas just be on something like from New York. What happened? Like,
I feel like you're definitely home team centric. I seen you. Not only did I mention the tweet you sent out, but we all know what's going on in the world right now. We got a New York artist that's getting into it, an artist from Texas, and I ain't gonna lie, she's giving it up in a New York type of way because she's staticky with it. We talking about obviously Nicki Minaj.
fact.
Do you fall either way on that situation? Obviously, Nicki from the town, but she's going at it with somebody else who's not from the town. Do you pick a side in that, or you're secretly rooting for anybody, or you're like, man, I'm gonna just...
I fuck with Nicki regardless. I'm going with Nicki. She could be battling somebody from the town. I just jack Nicki. Like I grew up on Nicki. Feel me? Like I grew up on Wayne. Wayne clearly got Young Money, so it's like
natural. You got to help me understand. What's the difference between the vibes from somebody who's like, obviously Nicki from Queen, but obviously she's a different generation. If you had to explain to somebody who's out of town or who's trying to understand, like New York is big but it's small. If somebody's from Queens, Brooklyn, and the Bronx, what's those three different type of vibe of that person? What would you say?
Wait, say that one more time. What you mean? Like what's the
if what would you say about like, all right, people from Queens versus people from Brooklyn and people from the Bronx?
People from Brooklyn way more aggressive.
Really?
Way more aggressive. Like ain't really much you could say to somebody from Brooklyn. Like it's defense mode off rip. From Queens, we look at Queens like a little more bougie. Like they be trying to act like they, feel me?
Yeah.
The Bronx. I got a lot of Bronx friends, so but niggas look at
the Ice Spice line, man.
Nah, niggas look at the Bronx, they dirty, yeah. Like
they dirty.
Feel me? Shout out to my Bronx niggas though. Like they know I really love.
Nah, Bronx be having some bad. I ain't gonna lie. Ice Spice fucked it up for me for all the girls I've ever met in the Bronx. I used to fuck with the bitches in the Bronx. Then the one she said, y'all know we all dirty. I was like, Everybody always say I got the most STDs. I can really fuck with like.
Nah.
You fuck with Ice Spice?
Oh yeah, I jack Ice Spice. Hell yeah.
She's one of those people I think everybody fuck with in New York.
Nah, yeah, you gotta jack her. She put on for this shit. Like, you can't. As a female, you can't hate on that right there. Like,
Ice Spice is like, she's so dope because I think she's either trolling with some of these bars, but it works. Like I know you think
her hook's amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's how she kill them. The hooks, all her hooks. I ain't get one bad hook yet.
She started a song by saying "Think you the shit, but really you the fart," and the shit worked.
She said you not even that.
Yo, yeah, you're not even. Yo, that
she on some bad bitch shit. Like all the bad bitches gonna jack her. Like, cause that's how they talk. Like if you think of a bad bitch, like they all talk like that. So it's like she the voice of the bad bitches. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I've realized about New York artists? Like people will jack like, yo, yeah, like Atlanta running shit or whatever running shit, but they don't realize like some of the biggest artists like
from New York.
You get to a point where people stop calling you from New York. Like for example, like the rest of the world don't look at Nicki as a New York artist. They don't. They just look at her as, oh, that's Nicki. I don't even think, like, other than if you're here, you'll look at French as, oh, he's a New York artist. But if you're elsewhere and you're seeing that nigga doing some fucking,
they try to say what country he from. They be saying he from some country.
Yeah, like that nigga from Palestine. So I don't know where they say he from.
Nah, but all the majority of the big artists from New York though.
Yeah, holy shit. But yeah, no. Ice Spice is definitely putting on. Would you do a collab?
Nah, I fuck with Ice.
Imagine you do a song with Ice Spice, like, nah, dumb that down now. We gotta get some funny shit going on. I ain't gonna lie, I think she's trying to make us laugh too, yo. This shit is crazy. Like I read it and I'm like, yo, this is kind of bad, but it's kind of genius. Like I've never seen such a thing.
I told you what it was. She on some bad bitch shit. Like for me, like she's speaking for the bad. If you look at TikTok, all the lit, famous bad bitches going jack Ice Spice, and that's what it is. Like her lines, like I don't really tap into her lyrically. Like I don't listen to her for lyrics. For me, I just listen to her I listen to her for her quotes. She got a lot of quotes that female. Let me stop saying bitches. For me, my fault, y'all. She got a lot of quotes that females really jack. I'm saying
that was so trash, but it's so good.
Nah, stop. So good. I love Spice. We can't do no Ice Spice slander while I'm right here.
I like Ice Spice. I like it. Like genuine, but like just objectively, I'm like.
Nah, but that's how females be feeling though. Females be feeling like they thick because they eating oatmeal in the morning. Like it's little shit like that females jack. And once you got the females, you really winning. Like so little lines like, oh, she thinks she thick, but I'm thicker. Like a bitch. Yeah. A female say that regardless to females. Like, yo,
she thinks she
this. Like,
but it's so fire. Like, I think she's figured out the formula. What do you think the formula is?
She did figure out the formula. That's what Jay-Z been saying for mad years.
What do you think the formula is for like your lane, right? Because she's figured out a formula for her lane where everybody know you're a cute girl. We want to see you pop it. Fuck all. You don't gotta be too lyrical, but you gotta say the shit that we really feel, and that's her formula. You're a young artist. I think you're super like lyrically. You know how to convey yourself, but here's the thing: sometimes the music gets more than just about rapping.
Yeah, so you gotta dumb it down. Like sometimes, cause everybody don't catch every ball. Yeah. So sometimes you gotta dumb down your balls. Or at least the flow. So it's like I might have some balls that go over heads, but it's like the flow itself will keep niggas jacking the music. Like, oh nah, but he flowing though. So even if they're not catching certain lines that's too advanced, it's like the flow is dumbed down for them. Or like the flow simple. Like that's why I repeat like. Yeah. Little shit like that. I'm saying like all day. So it just make a
okay. That's actually smart. Wait, did you meet Pop Smoke and did you guys have a relationship?
Nah, hell yeah, that's my son.
Really?
Yeah.
How did y'all even?
We made the song that's on his tape. We made that in the studio. Like that wasn't that beat. He picked that beat and all that.
What was his energy?
That nigga body different. I ain't gonna lie. He made me like doing music way more.
How?
Or he was living a life. Like I met him before like Dior and all that shit started going like super, super crazy. Like I don't even think he dropped Dior yet, right? He ain't even dropped Dior yet when I met him. So he was just on some Welcome to the Party shit. Feel me? And like even with Meet the Woo Volume 2, like he ain't even dropped that yet. So when I met him, he was in the works of making that. And then when he made it, he already seen the vision. Like he in the stool, he playing shit for me and my son, Sturdy. And he like, yo, these shit's about to go crazy. Like, these shit's about to go platinum. Like, he already seen all that. Like, he was already excited to do music for me. And then, like, when he heard me rapping, it's like, cause, you know, we got lit at the same time. he just ended up being the one with the hit. So for me, he got bigger for me. But so like when he seen me, it was just more some like, nah, this nigga nice. Like for me, like and he was like really learning rap because he just started rapping. So his focus is not metaphors, punchlines, wordplay. Like that's not really his focus. His focus is on some like, you know, some treachy shit. Like that was his vibe. Like, so word. That's basically how I was. Like I was motivating him, he was motivating me. He made me like jewelry. Like when I first got my bag and shit, I used to tell my son story like I ain't really heavy on the chain or I ain't really feeling for this, but that nigga was just like, I don't know. My son was flashy. He was just enjoying the life, always in a rave for me, calling me stars for me. So it was like little shit like that just motivated me to like, oh nah, I could really. Cause I wasn't signed yet. I signed like after he passed for me, cause he was trying to sign me and shit too. So it was like it was just a lot of shit. Like I just took it more serious cause of that nigga for real.
What was your thoughts the day you heard he passed?
I was tight. I don't know. I couldn't really think. I woke up to that shit. I just woke up and saw it on the net. Or I think this nigga called me actually, and then I saw it on the gram. Cause it was like always something. Cause before he died, he just got locked up for some shit.
Yeah.
So and then me and him just was talking about a lot of shit. Like I said, he was trying to sign me, so he was trying to figure it out. Like he was already sending contracts over type shit. Like we was really trying to figure out like, yo, the move. We was making up game plans. That's why he remixed 30. That's why 30 was so important to me to drop on his album, to the point where I was like, I was trying to get it for myself. But at the point I was like, nah, I just wanted to be out. Cause that he had mad faith in that shit. Cause that was one of my that was one of my biggest songs before I even dropped it. Like the shit was leaked. So that shit got leaked like 2019. So that's why when I dropped it with him, that shit was going crazy. And like a lot of fans was on some like, damn, why they changed the beat, or they think the label did it. But it was like, that was some shit me and him been focused on. So it was just like, I don't know. That shit kind of like had me a little tight, but it still motivated me. Cause I'm like, nah, that shit made me want to turn up more for me. Cause I know he had mad faith in me. And then to see the artist he became, and we was already having talks on him becoming that, for me, shit crazy.
Unfortunately, this game comes with a lot of disappointment. I know you also did music, or had something going on with P&B Rock before he passed as well.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like? Did you have a relationship with him or anything? Or?
We started chopping it up more after the song. Orlando, Warrenburg, Warrenburg signed him.
Yeah.
So that's who signed me at Atlantic too.
Really?
So yeah,
that nigga only signed stars. I kid you not. Promise you.
Nah, yeah, he signed Kodak. He signed a lot of niggas that's really one of them.
That nigga has a laundry list of just straight stars. If you see something in you, like you probably the guy.
Nah, fact. So that's how that song came about though, cause they was, I wouldn't say forcing, but they know the type of music I could do. So he more so pushed that beat on me, no freaky, and it was like. It's like once I did it, like
no freaky. That's just hilarious.
So it's like once I did it, it was just on some. P&B wasn't even a conversation yet, so I had did it on my own.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Yo, I think we should have P&B Rock through the hook." And then once we like linked up in Atlanta, we shot the video and all that. Like that's when me and him got cool. We started chopping it up more and shit.
Yeah, that shit was so unexpected, man. Being a New York rapper. What's your mentality like just normally? I feel like it's a super catch-22 here. I used to say it about like say Chicago, but in New York it's like 20 times worse, I feel like. Like you're either gonna be watching out for people that may be jealous of you, that don't like you, they think whatever, y'all got something going on with each other, or you also gotta watch about the police. Like you actually have hip-hop cops here who want to get you caught up like, oh, y'all heard this nigga moving dirty. We finna go get this nigga 10 years in prison for some dumb shit. And like, how do you even try to balance that? Or, you know, I know I feel like I've asked certain other New York rappers this, and it's almost they've been like, yo, listen, you kind of just have to leave the scene. You kind of have to like move out.
Yeah, like I really just mind my business. I don't want to say the word try, but I just do the, for me, to mind my business, stay off people's radars, focus on music. That's really what I be on. I don't really like doing too much. I don't like posting too much. I don't like, cause you don't want to be in everybody's face, cause that just make you a target more. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be in people's face clearly, cause I'm doing millions of views and shit. But it's like, I want to be in people's face like when it's time to drop. Like if I'm about to drop, about to do a show, I want to be in somebody's face when it's like promoting what I got going on. I don't want to just be in everybody's face when there's nothing going on. Like right now, I ain't dropped music for 2 years. I don't want to just be posting like, oh yeah, I'm outside, still in the hood, or I'm over here.
Yeah.
And then now people starting to clock my moves. Like even the police, like, oh, where he still be over? Like now, if I'm not posting that, they don't know that unless something happens and I get caught up. But other than that, I just be trying to stay off the radar, but still stay.
Speaking of which, you about to drop some new music.
Facts. About to drop GMT Volume 2.
I feel like it's long awaited.
Nah, yeah, everybody waiting for that.
What did you feel in the lead up to creating this project that people's about to get in? Having take so much time to like create it, what are you even expecting?
I don't know. Right now, I just know the people who support me really want music. I mean, like I was dropping like little singles for the past 2 years, but I wasn't really consistent how I used to be. Like when I first got lit, like I did back-to-back tapes. I was dropping once a month. Feel me? I'm previewing something every 2 weeks. I was really like heavy on the music for me. Like, so right now, it's like I know like they really want a tape. They want multiple songs at once. They feel me? They want more visuals. They just want to see me live the life. Like for me, everybody know I'm drippy. Everybody know I got money, but they don't really be seeing how I be stepping. For me. So it's like right now my main focus is just putting this tape out and getting way more consistent. So that was my focus on making a song. And feel me, you know this shit competition at the end of the day. I feel like a lot of drill rappers don't make quality tapes. So that was my main focus on making this shit. I'm like, nah, if this is gonna be volume 2, it gotta have the same vibe as volume 1. Like for me, I want them to hear this shit and be like, oh nah, yeah, he's still the same Bizzy. Like he not want no other shit but being him.
On a quality control, no pun intended, like level, like how do you make sure that's the case, right? Like how do you make sure that what you're putting out is just not some rush shit or some shit that you just thought off and it's the first idea? Like how do you make sure that you're about to give the people exactly what you feel they deserve?
Just, I don't know, I just get the feeling when I listen to certain songs. When I listen to certain songs, I be like, this is a song people gonna jack because I'm jacking it. So like majority of my drops is songs that I was fucking with. So I know if I feel the same way I felt about previous songs, it should be, feel me? Everybody don't get the same reaction though. It definitely switch up, but that's just like my method of my thoughts of when I'm about to drop a song or when I'm putting songs together for the tape.
How are you in the studio? Are you writing? Or are you just kind of freestyling ideas? Are you just doing different takes?
Both. I haven't really been writing lately, which I got to get back into doing. Like my thought process has been like off. Like I've been going through a lot of shit. So like my mind is not 100% focused on music how it should be. But that's why I want to drop the tape. Whether it's a bad reaction, a good reaction, I feel like that's going to help me see like, all right, this is what I got to focus on more right here for me. And if it's a good reaction for me, that's just a, you know, it's a win regardless.
I seen you, which I thought I was like, oh man, I fuck with this guy. I hate when this happened. And you know, fortunate we're here. If you can't talk about it, it's fine. But you had gotten arrested, and I see some crazy charges.
Facts.
Did you get that settled? Is it ongoing?
What you call it? Nah. I'm still on probation for the shit, but it's not really.
Yeah, I see some shit like money laundering. I thought it was some Pablo Escobar shit. I was like,
you know,
they got this nigga, man. It's a Rico.
You know they be throwing the 10 on shit. Nah, they be throwing the 10 on shit. So, like you said, they just be watching and they be trying to, you know, a nigga winning in life. So it's like they just start putting a lot of stuff together to create the charges that they was creating, but a lot of them ain't stick.
I read that because low key,
because money laundering is crazy. They only
took a crazy. They
took $2,500 from me. I'm money laundering with $2,500. Like,
nah.
That's what I'm trying to show you. So it's like
$5 million.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you actually read, like if you got the brain and you know what's going on, when you actually read, like you know, majority of my fans is young, so they just seeing money laundering and then googling what money laundering is, and they like, oh, this nigga wildin'. But when you read the article,
plug for the whole East Coast. When I seen that shit, I'm like, damn, my boy going crazy.
Nah, yeah. When you read the article, it's saying $2,500. That's because they just found $2,500 in my fanny, and then it was weed in the house. So you know they just making shit stick together. But
wow, what is that even feeling like? Even when you get booked, you know what I mean. Even that day when everything happened, police come in, like you're going up in your career. But that's like such a roadblock.
Like that's when I was really going up. That's when you just found out about me. Yeah. Like so. Nah, yeah, I don't know. It hit me like 2-3 days later, cause I was the night I got booked, I was so fraud that I was drunk and just drinking.
You didn't even, like, kind of process what's
Yeah, I ain't really process it. Like, I slept the first 2 days, all for real, like, but nah, I was mad at myself though, cause I'm like, I be feeling like I be moving sturdy, like I feel like I be moving good. So for me to get caught up in some shit like that, I'm like, damn, like what the fuck? Like I ain't know if somebody was telling on me. I ain't know if I was like just making the wrong moves. I don't know if I was posting too much, doing too much. Like I ain't know where to point the finger at for me. So I don't know. I just took that out though.
When things like that usually happen, it usually signifies to me that your profile might be bigger than how you think you are. Like I see with a lot of New York rappers at times, it's like they figured out how lit they are once they're locked up. They're like, damn, I didn't know I was that lit. I feel like I was just keeping it regular. Well, there's been mad eyes on you, and if the fans looking at you, other people looking at you. Did you take that situation and be like, you know what? Let me either move a little different, or man, I gotta realize like I have like a really big opportunity in front of me, and there's a lot of motherfuckers around that would not like for this to go the way I want it to go. So I gotta just be careful.
Yeah. You basically answered it for me. But nah, yeah, facts. I was on some like I gotta be careful shit. I gotta focus up for me. Certain shit I was doing, like certain people I was being around. I just gotta get my mind together type shit.
What is the like?
I knew who I was though. Like I ain't have to go to jail to be like, damn, I was this lit. That's crazy. Like it wasn't like not to bring bro up. It wasn't like a D thing for me. Because like D thing got bigger while he was in there. For me, like when he was home, it's like he was going up. But when he really got locked up, and then everything else started happening, like the K Flock and all that extra shit, that's what was making him bigger. So now he was anticipated to come home to see like, oh damn, I'm really like one of them. For me, with me is like, I knew I was one of them, and then I knew I fucked up. So for me, it was more like that. Like,
did you ever think it was over at any time?
Hell yeah, I thought it was over. Especially because Jersey don't got no bail.
Oh, Jersey
don't got
worse.
Nothing. And then I still had a case in New York that I was on probation for. So I wasn't even supposed to be out of New York. So it was just like a whole lot of shit. I'm like, damn, even after this, I still got to go over here and deal with this. So it was like, for me.
Everything in a better place?
Yeah, everything in a better place, facts. Good lawyer. Shout out Adam. Fabio actually got me the lawyer. He ain't pay for it. I don't want to say it like that, but he definitely locked me in with the lawyer in Jersey, Adam, for me. So my son, I ain't gonna lie, he clutch.
Nah, that's good. That's good. All right. So I'm hoping that's behind you. About to get a new tape. About to get the people. I feel like the people been waiting. You've been starving them a little bit.
Nah, yeah, I know. Anything I post, that's all they talk about. Yo, drop. Like, I could fucking post. I'm outside with my kid. Niggas gonna comment like, "We don't want to see your kid, nigga, drop a song." Like, real shit.
Well, you got to realize you're in that really nice little realm of people saying this supposed to be one of the next niggas. It's about like, if you ask me, I think it's about like 5 of them. And if I'm talking about people who I believe could be a star, I think you're one of them. You know what I mean? Literally, I think you're maybe one song, one dope tape away. Facts. That shit goes off. Everybody's jacking your old music just because it's all about what people know about you.
Facts.
Right? Like again, I got exposed to it at a certain point, so I started listening to other shit. I'm like, oh, this shit is fire. Why people they really like this shit's supposed to be all the way up? Music is all about fans for the most part. Is that fans are dick riders. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they don't know until they know, right? They don't know until they know. So I think you have a unique opportunity, and I think people are watching you to see, are you gonna fuck it up or are you gonna capitalize? The talent is there, you know. Like, you could easily fall in the lane of somebody who's just bigger than just making music about, you know, yo, listen, I'm that nigga, like, I'm really like that. Because there's a bunch of bitches who love you. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure you're aware of that.
Nah, facts.
Right?
I love all my female supporters, for a fact.
How do you balance that type of thing in terms of, yeah, you could go in the booth and make a song about, like, I'm about to go spin a block, kill 20 niggas, blah, blah, but, like, there's some females who be like, you know, that's what separated Pop, too. Like, Pop was giving them songs about, like, being in love, you know what I mean? And being vulnerable, you know what I mean? Which I think did a lot.
Nah, yeah, facts. But that's I'm about to go into my album after my tape. So that's where my focus really at, to like, all right, let me make actual songs instead of just like rapping. Like, for me, like, let me make songs to where people can actually feel it and understand. like if I want to speak to the female audience, I want to start making actual songs to where it's like, alright, they don't just like this song because I said a couple lines about females. Like I want to make it to where it's like, alright, this whole song for females to really fuck with it. Like, or this whole song is for the streets to fuck with it. Or this whole song is for whoever going through this. Or this whole song is for whoever lost something. Like, feel me? Like I really want to just focus on actually making music. Like,
I would love to know who you respect in the scene, because of your talent and because of how I respect your talent, I feel like you look at things maybe a little bit differently than other people. I'm wondering who else you look at that's either, within your lane, also on the come up or whatever, and you be like, oh, them niggas doing their thing. And not to necessarily put you in competition, but it's like, who do you feel like, within the town is doing their thing? You like, man, these are the people who I would consider my peers.
Say that one more time.
Who are your peers when it comes to just
like who I feel like on my level, or who I just feel like on your level,
and also on your level, and also the ones that you respect that's doing their thing in the New York scene?
I'm from Brooklyn, so I fuck with Kyle Rich a lot. They doing their thing. They got a record, a potential record that could, depending on how they market it, that bench shit go crazy.
Nah, the bench shit is crazy.
So I'm saying, so for me, and like he coming up how I came up. So I had conversations with him.
What do you mean? He came up.
Like when I came up, I wasn't on no like picking size shit. Like I wasn't on like, oh, this what I'm jacking, or this what I'm jacking. Like I came up with my own shit. For me, like I was coming up with my own friends. Like, so for me, not as a group, just him. Like watching him, even when he do solo songs by himself, like. I fuck
he has
with
like a
doing.
unique style. I like him a lot.
Nah, yeah, I fuck with what he doing. Of course I'm gonna say D thing. Bro really got the D thing, got the energy, he got the charisma. He got more than just the lyrics. You feel what I'm saying? Like some people just be having just the lyrics, and it's like, oh yeah, he nice, but for me, it's like he got the energy, he got the
he got a star presence.
Facts. A lot of people don't got that. So, I'm gonna say my people's, of course, like Leaky G Bando. Like he locked up right now, but like he's somebody.
Me on right now.
Yeah, he's somebody who motivate me on like lyric wise. Like niggas be thinking I'm lyrical, but
Leaky G?
Yeah, Leaky G Bando.
I'm gonna Google him afterwards. If I start playing more shit,
that's like me and him started like really dropping songs together before I started getting on some like solo shit. Like he on both of my tapes. Like he my only features on both of my tapes. For me, like yeah. So hell yeah. That's about it. I don't really listen to a lot of New York drill. Feel me? Right now I'm fucking with Stunna Gambino. That's baby bro. Feel me? Stunna Gambino is go crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Is there a lot of politics in New York in the sense of like, because when I think about New York, and by the way, I wanted to reflect to a tweet you said, because I have a new philosophy of New York, like New York. Like you've been on, in my mind, you've been on already. So like I look at you back from, you came on at a time that like, I think people were really keen on, yo, is that nigga like that, right? I think now like you come with a good song or whatever, you kind of captivate TikTok. Like again, maybe they really like that too. I've never heard nothing about him, but I be watching YouTube documentaries, who knows. But you had said something on Twitter. You said, if you rap drill but never been on a drill, I don't respect you. And I was like, I think that applied to a certain time. These days you just gotta make a good song. Do you need to still be on that type of time? Like if in how you view it or how the town views it? Because I might view it differently.
Nah, you still gotta make a good song.
All right, you make a good song, but suppose you just not like that.
Then you gonna get exposed eventually. Like,
is that a thing though? Like if a nigga is rapping
you
hot.
see CJ, for me, I wasn't even gonna say his name, but that's just an example. Like niggas gotta take how they take it. Like I be too quiet on interviews
CJ
and shit.
Dude that do you think tell me about?
Like CJ, the nigga who made Whoop-Dee.
Oh, you talking about that nigga?
So it's like you see what I'm saying? So it's like once.
Wait,
like,
you not like that?
I don't know, but you see, yeah.
He in Dominican Republic, like salsa. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? What he doing?
But that's what I'm trying to show you though. Like when you get big,
but you can't fraud it out here.
Nah, you could. Anybody could fraud it out.
I would just get a big homie who tough, like real tough.
Nah, anybody could fraud it out. You see 6ix9ine.
That's what I'm saying. Like
exactly, but look what look what he at though. But that's what I'm saying. So like to a certain
extent,
extent,
until the feds come in. When the feds come in, you can't do it no more. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like,
Nah,
like,
but that's my point
I
though.
think I could fraud it out until y'all put the cuffs on me. I'm like,
But
I'm not like this.
it's not even when you put the cuffs. It's like certain people just take L's off of certain situations. Like, and they go to the club, get knocked out, and it's like, damn, I thought this nigga was. For me, it's just like, it depends on like.
Wait, why people think CJ not like that? He just
Nah, I'm just showing you how he had a good song, and it's like everybody tried to exploit. If you type in CJ on YouTube right now, like, for me, like, there's gonna be a million documentaries of how, like, oh, he was this, that, and then
the
for me, like,
whoopsie stuff. Okay,
you know, niggas be in their feelings, so CJ, don't take that the wrong way, but.
Nah, I had him up here. You know, he said been doing a lot more international music. He expanded out. To do drill, do you got to be at least somewhat authentic to what you're saying or what you're representing? Like, put like this. If I'm from Brooklyn, I've been pussy since the day I was born. I never been on the block. I was a grade A student. I'm a valedictorian, but now I know how to, I sound tough on the beat. And I said, yo, listen, I've been spanking niggas out from like here to over there. And
when you get exposed, but when you get exposed, that's where your downfall gonna be at.
Okay, so maybe that's what happens. I thought New York would, because eventually, you know where every place gets.
That's not just New York. That's in general. Like,
no, this is what I thought, right? You can tell me if I'm wrong. I said what happens in any time drill pops up at places, you're gonna get the niggas who, of course, the really tough niggas pop first, but they all get locked up or killed. Then people realize, wait, ain't no more tough niggas around? Let's just make songs. And it's usually the niggas who, you know what? They got clean records. These guys could be police officers because all the other niggas went in jail. Like when you look like, oh, okay, so all the D things and the K flocks they locked up, the niggas who was really trying to do some shit, I bet. Let me come with a good song.
But there's always somebody that's like,
and then I was
there's always somebody that's tough though. Like,
I would pay people. I would pay the tough dudes for me not to get exposed. That's what I would do.
And that's how you get exposed though. Cause when you start doing fuck shit to the niggas that you paying, when you start going pop, or when you can't, feel me? Now it's a nigga going live with 12 viewers just exposing you, but somehow that shit on YouTube with 1 million views and only 12 and only 12 niggas is watching that Instagram live. So it's just like, I don't know. That's where anything though, like,
no names done, but like when you look around at everybody who's in the music scene, like in New York, do you ever look at someone and be like, I never heard this guy outside of music? Is there anyone that never got, you know, I name him, but anyone you'd be like, yo, I don't know what this guy ever done. Like, what? He rapping like he's that, but nobody. Because I'm thinking New York is at least a place where people know about. Well, if I don't know him, I know his man's who he with.
Nah, yeah, it's shit like that. But it depends, cause if you just a Brooklyn nigga and you never been to the Bronx, so you don't really know nobody in the Bronx. You gotta remember, a lot of niggas in jail, everybody goes to the same jail in New York. So that's how niggas be having connections too. So a nigga will be like, oh nah, I know son from this side. Or when I was locked up, his niggas fucking with them, but
I ain't gonna say the name because really, like, I gotta do some more research. But there's a few people that popped up afterwards, and I was like Googling them so hard, and I was just like, I said, never seen no video of nobody said they were like doing nothing, but the songs sound good. And I'm like, shit, that might be the wave. Like,
nah, but if you got a good song, you got a good song.
No, but you talking hot on the song. Like, yo, I'm slapping niggas. Like, yo, like you talking crazy. Like you talking. But I don't really believe it.
But something happened to him after though.
I ain't seen nothing happen.
But that's what I'm saying. So
but it's just something about it. It's just like, you know, you could look at someone and be like, man, if you really like that, or if you whatever, like, not that you wishing nothing bad, but like you hear, be like, oh yeah, you know, so and so man's got so and so. There's none that's like, yo, he's a good artist. And I'm like,
I gotta know who you talking about after this interview. I ain't gonna lie. I'll ask you.
I
should put you on the hot seat, but I ain't gonna do that.
No, I'll ask you all for this. You don't be beefing with these niggas, do you?
No, I don't be knowing these niggas.
You got 10 beefs. That's the thing.
What you say?
You probably got 10 beefs right now.
Pause.
Like, yeah, pause. No freaky. That's a new thing, right?
Yeah, no freaky.
Like, wait,
you can't say pause.
Wait. You, I know you're not cool with everybody. You cool with D-Thing. You can't be cool with Kid Flock. It don't work like that.
Why not though? I just want to hear why you say not.
I say you should be, right? But I know with them, it's like, for me, honestly, if y'all ever watch me on stream, like I'm the most fraudulent, bogus nigga possible. I'll play your song. I'll play 3 Pop Smoke song, play the song with you and Pop Smoke, play one of your songs, then I'll play D Thing, and I'll play K Flock, Dougie. I'll play everybody. It's like I'm playing everybody.
Yeah, but what you got to do with anything?
You're right. But, you know, obviously I'm a fan and I'm distant from everything. But like, you know, when I'm sitting here with you or anyone else.
I spoke to K Flock a couple times though before.
Really?
Yeah.
It's no active beef, right?
No, I don't know.
We
him.
might not be best friends, but.
I don't know him. We ain't gonna be like buddy, but like chopped it up with him a few times. I chopped it up with him when he was in the Feds, when he was on the island, when he was home, before he got lit.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, everybody, like, I think in New York, you can't really be friends with like Fabio and 22Gs. Can you? You can't be best friends with both. You gotta be like cooler with one of them.
Depending on how you grew up, I know niggas that's cool with both of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we gotta get back to. Cause
Not
like,
cool like locked in. I wouldn't say Tutu specifically, but there's niggas that's cool with folks.
or be like, yo, like you mad cool with like Chef G and Tutu. It's like, hold on now.
Nah, yeah, you probably can't be best friends, but like I said, niggas grew up in the same area. Niggas went to the same schools. Niggas be in jail. Some niggas, for me, it depends. Like, you can't be best friends. Niggas probably not gonna be posting pictures with both of them. Hell no, you probably gonna pick a side eventually, depending on what goes on in the streets. Like,
that's what I like being in media, man. It's like, I like all y'all. It's good. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be in the block with y'all, but it's like, yo.
I like everybody. Whoever don't like me, that's their fault.
Nah, you got some beefs. None of these New York rappers try to jump you or some shit like that? You gotta watch out for Rolling Loud.
Jump me. I did Rolling Loud already. I did Rolling Loud a day before K Flock, and I did Rolling Loud.
I know you got some ops because you got that one line you said don't ask me about some like GDK nigga, I'm EBK. I'm like, nigga, I have to Google it. Real talk.
Nah, you really.
I never heard it,
bro. Yo,
the nigga said, don't ask me about GDK, nigga, I'm EBK.
Nah,
I'm like,
EBK, that's everybody K. Yeah, that's how true it is. Like, I could be.
Yeah, that's like a neutral thing that says, yo, I don't fuck with who don't fuck with me.
That's because I'm me, feel me? If I fuck with some niggas that's folks, I fuck with some niggas that's folks. Now, if I do something to somebody that's folk and you pick a side or that's really your mans, then I guess you just not jacking me no more. That's what I mean when I say I'm EBK. I don't know everybody else's definition, but it's like, yeah, I can fuck with these niggas over here and I can not fuck with these specific folk niggas over here. And if something happened to one of these niggas and you want to ride out, that's on you because I'm everybody K. So now me and you just into it. And that's how it go.
That's why I thought she was like, mad. Like, you know what I feel bad for? Is like niggas like A Boogie and Lil TJ. Like, cause it's like politics. Yo, that's like, I've been in Toronto. Toronto, if you fuck with one nigga, the moment you take a picture with him, there's like 5 of his ops, like groups of his ops that just hate you. It's like, oh, you just chose this. It's like super politicky.
Nah, yeah, some people try to make you choose a side. It depends on you and me. I'm not a little-minded kid. Like, I'm not immature. Like, you're not going to tell me. I mean, you got to force me to pick a side. Like, you got to see me in person and just be on that. Like, oh, nah, you fuck with these niggas. Like, let me feel that energy. Other than that, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not losing sleep about you. I'm not saying, oh, nah, that nigga music mad dirt just because you fuck with somebody. Like, I don't care. That's just me though. Everybody not like me. Like, that's just how I am.
True. Which borough has the baddest bitches?
Queens.
Queens? Hell no. Queens?
You say you talk to that bitch from the Bronx. How the Bronx?
Maybe Spanish bitches from the Bronx.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, you look like you like Spanish females.
Come on, how do I look like it? What type of girls you like?
Black.
You tweeted something. You say you don't like industry girl. Oh, we gotta get to our static shit. You say you don't like industry shit. You like your project hoes. You said that on Twitter.
I ain't say that.
What? Nigga, I got your Twitter right here. Stop
exactly.
playing.
Read my words. I'm
gonna read it.
You on a mainstream platform. You're not about to treat me like that.
Nah.
I ain't say I don't like industry bitches.
I said you say you prefer.
I will pick a project bitch over a bitch with a blue check.
Me too. Listen, you on your NBA YoungBoy shit. Like, you'd rather pick up a chick at the bus stop than pick up a chick at the award show. Me too. You know what I mean? Yo, chicks in the industry be like, I'm about to read it up.
He really is ski.
For real. What'd you say right now? I'm about to get it. I should. Oh, damn. It was a while ago. Anyway, I'll just take whatever you said. So you said you like regular girls. BBL or what?
I like females regardless. Light skin, dark skin, brown skin, caramel. I like all black females.
You got a preference. If you like chicks from
Queens, I told you my preference.
If you like chicks from Queens, you like the bitches with like the extra long fingernails and like 70-inch long like weave.
Nah, I'll take a female like that. I don't like all that though. I really like natural females.
That's me too.
Nah, I like natural.
You like natural females? That's cap. You're a rapper.
I like slim petite
No way.
females. A little bubble. They don't gotta be too
Like
fat.
chicks and starlets. Stop it.
Nah, I ain't really heavy on. I would talk to a female from Starlets, but I wouldn't. That's not my go-to. That's not. If I see two females walking down the block, like I ain't gonna run to the one with the fattest ass. Everybody running on, she gonna feel like she on this level.
Before we started, Bizzy said, "Act, we got some static, man. Why you getting on my baby, man?" I said, who's your baby? We could address it. Who is that? Carisha. What? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is how I know you love ghetto bitches. If you like Carisha, that's a problem with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. A girl like that, you got like yo, you got to argue
I saw
with
you
all
go
day.
through some ghetto shit. That's the crazy part.
Man, I don't like ghetto shit. Stop it.
But I saw you go through some ghetto shit
Yeah,
with
but
a female
listen,
though.
every time I'm dating a chick,
That mean you like ghetto bitches
no,
too though.
I don't.
You do. But you went through a whole ghetto situation though.
Yeah, listen, tricked me, bamboozled me. You ever been with a girl you thought was A? Hold on. You never been with a girl you thought was A? It was like, all right, she not a trees, blah blah. She not a bop, nothing like that. Yo, 6 months into fucking with her, like all type of shit pop out the closet. You like, whoa.
Nah, word.
That's bamboozled me. I like quiet,
it's a
suburban girls.
Come as you are. Let me see the real you. That's the bitches I like. That's what I prefer.
Would you like a ghetto hoe? Nah, you don't like.
Nah, I don't like a ghetto
a chick
bitch,
who fight in a club.
No, I'm not that loud, so I want somebody that's loud because I'm not that loud. But I don't.
You want a girl that's loud?
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I need somebody to speak for me.
Nigga,
Go
you
get
know what she gonna do? You gonna be at the award show about to collect your Grammy for your next album.
That's why.
And she gonna be wilding like she think you Uzi, grabbing, throwing phones at you, all that shit, bro. I'm telling you, you don't want that.
That's different though. She was already somebody, so that's why she was there with him and doing all that. He ain't have time to mold her. That's why I like females that's not already on that level. Cause now
Diddy,
when you get with me, for
leave
me,
this man alone, okay?
I'm gonna mold you. Right?
Diddy might try to recruit you into one of them freak offs. He'd be like, yeah, you can have her, but you gotta come to the freak off.
Nah, why you playing my bop, man?
Yo, that's what Diddy's doing. You never heard about the freak off Diddy have going on?
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about nothing with Diddy for me.
He might be like, yo, nah, I showed Shorty your Instagram, like she fuck with you too.
See, but the only way you want to still play with her. See, that's why Saucy was on to you, bro. Saucy was on to you. I did my research too. Just like you did your research.
Hey, no, listen, I'm not beefing with Saucy. Like, listen, I've tagged about extra pause on this. I've tagged about 15 other gangsters to handle that beef. Next time he mentioned me, I'm gonna be like, yo, nigga, before you see me, you gotta see Bizzy. What up, nigga?
What?
Yeah, you gotta handle that. How you gonna handle beef with him? See, this is a tricky one. He gay.
You should have never had how you get into a back and forth with him?
The internet forced me to.
Nah, you forced yourself. You could have stayed quiet, bro.
No, stop it.
Could have stayed quiet. That's your problem. You be trolling.
Like 18 inch
you be trolling too
like,
much. Nah, you be trolling too much. You gotta stop trolling sometimes.
I was not trolling that nigga. I was talking about a whole different situation.
With who, Carisha?
Yeah, like how the gay best friend get it? Okay, listen. Suppose, all right, we'll take it off of this silverback gorilla Saucy. But would you throw hands with an openly gay dude? He disrespects you in the club. Walking in the club.
You talking about if I'm in the club already?
Yeah, he stepped on your shoes type shit.
Yeah, it don't matter who it is unless it's not a female.
He gay.
What that mean?
He look brolic.
What do that mean though?
He look like he on some TRT nigga, like some
on the internet. I'm not going back and forth with Saucy Santana. But if I was in the spot and he so happened to be
like
there and he pull up on me,
like 280 nigga, looking like Brian Urlacher, nigga look like Ray Lewis.
Yeah, you not with nobody in the club. You by yourself, nigga.
You gotta shoot that nigga, right? You gotta shoot that nigga.
Yo,
that's what I came up with. I'm all about assists. I ain't even a gangster. You gotta shoot him. Right?
He said I'm all about assists.
No, I'm a citizen. I'm a citizen.
Oh, you said citizen? I thought you said assist.
Like, hold on. It get to a point where it's like you tell me if this is some real shit. Like yeah, I'll catch a fade with some of y'all, but the rest of y'all, we're just gonna have to go get to some gunplay or something. Hell no, I'm not about to have your big brolic ass.
Nah. I definitely feel what you're saying 100%. But
yeah, for real.
You with people, then like, you at least jump the nigga. Yeah.
I usually offer. I offer fades too. What's the last time we caught a fade?
In jail.
Damn, niggas tried you in jail?
Nah, niggas ain't try me. I just had to punch somebody.
Oh, niggas trying to play with your honey bun. Pause.
Stop playing me, bro.
Why we always talk about honey bun?
For me and you be the next fade, man. I ain't gonna lie. You playing around here.
No. Hey, listen, me, I'm a selective fader. Like if I say I want to catch a fade with you, I think I can beat you. If I think I can't beat you, we talk about some other shit. Like I'm a cheater. So like,
I ain't gonna lie. In person, in person, it's like we just gonna have to take the L. Like I know what you mean though. Like
oh hell no.
Yeah, I know. Nah, I know what you mean though. Like if a nigga no freaky extra biz, like nah, I can't fight this nigga. Like I know what you mean. Like I ain't going to
gotta use a weapon or some shit.
Nah, yeah, you gotta do something, nigga.
Hey, did I ever tell you my story? Yo, so one time, this is like, you know what I mean? Like, the fade offer still exists for little baby. You feel me? Little baby Strawny. I can fold that nigga. I'm gonna tell you though, it's real talk situation. I barely go to New York. I'm telling y'all this already. I go to New York with some club. What's it called again? Dukes or something. Whatever the fucking club is. I'm up in the motherfucking club like about 3-4 years ago. I'm in the club. It was one of the weird things because Casanova was beefing with 6ix9ine at the time. Then they became friends and they were cool.
Casanova done folded you.
Well, here's the thing. So Casanova got cool with 6ix9ine. It was the weirdest thing. Listen, play this. If me and you are beefing just because I don't get along with your man, so really it's me and him beefing, but you cool with him, so you're like, man, fuck you, nigga, right? If me and him get cool, our beef's supposed to squash. Nigga, we ain't really had a beef.
Yeah, low-key fact.
Low-key, right? So him and 6ix9ine was up in Starless one time popping, but they even FaceTime me. So I'm thinking, whoa, my beef is over. Great. It wasn't. This nigga was just like, yo, this nigga act. I was like, whole time I'm like, bro, you squashed your beef with 6ix9ine. You were beefing with me because 6ix9ine. Anyway, I'm up in the club.
You was talking crazy though? Like when he was beefing with 6ix9ine?
I mean, I wasn't really talking like.
But that's what it is, cause you.
No. I might have been talking a little spicy, a little extra spicy. But anyway, here's the thing. So I'm up in the club. Now, this is the time I should have had security. Didn't have no security. I'm going to tell you why I was even at the club. Listen, you ever been the person who everybody think you're the lit nigga to everybody in your family or whatever? Facts. They be like, yo, Bizzy, bring us out. Like, take us to the list. They think your life is in the strip club blowing 50,000 every night.
Facts.
Most time you be chilling playing the game. So they now just pressured me to go to the club. I ain't got no security for the night. I'm trying to kind of move a little low. I got my cousin, it's his birthday. They're like, ain't you the big celebrity out here? Take us to where it's lit. I go there, no security, nothing like that. I'm over here getting people drinks, blah, blah. All of a sudden, I swear, this shit was like a fucking Marvel movie. Nigga, it's almost like, it's like we're in the club, but it's like, it wasn't even like the subwoofer. I heard just a different. I'm like, all of a sudden, I swear, nigga, I thought it was the Brooklyn Nets or at least some type of motherfucking like you would see on Space Jam. Yo, I've never seen niggas this tall. There's a nigga 6'7". Listen, it's one thing watching the basketball game. It's one thing like looking up. I'm 5'9", and seeing a nigga a foot taller than you. I swear, in my memory and how I've rewritten the story, that nigga looked like a cyclops. He had one eye in the middle of his head. I swear. I see him walk in, and I'm looking up like this in the club. Only thing I see is a 2X chain. What the fuck? Okay, now my brain ain't connect the dots. 2X Casanova didn't connect it. He kind of like goes to this way. I see another nigga, and I said, what the fuck? The Brooklyn Nets must have got off early tonight. The fuck going on? Another nigga, he had to be 6'5", except he more brolic. What the fuck? But the same thing I see, a 2X chain. The third nigga, because my eyes is following the second nigga, like, what the fuck? This nigga gotta be in the Guinness Book of World Record for being big. The third nigga, I hear just go like this. And I look up. Guess who this? Motherfucking Casanova. This nigga, I ain't even gonna lie to you, this nigga looked like he must have did 30 push-ups outside the club. This nigga had every muscle bulging in the world. He must have been on steroids. This nigga looked super brolic. I'm like, yo, he said, let me holler at you over there. And he pointed to the furthest part of the club, and I'm like, only thing I could tell him, like, yo, he about to beat me up from there to there to there to there. I'm gonna be screaming for the DJ. He gonna be dropping shit and dropping all type of bombs. Then I'm gonna have to get to there. Then the exit's over there. So it's about 30 minutes of ass whooping I'm looking at. Of course, my smart ass, he said, let's talk over there. You know what I told him? I said, nah, let's talk. Let's talk outside. There was mad NYPD outside. You know what was gonna pop. Listen, I had almost damn near a PBA card, nigga. I was about to get out there, like, he got a gun, he got a warrant, get all of them.
Nah, that goes so bullshit.
I'm a cheater when it comes to beefs. Like, I don't even know. Y'all have rules? There ain't no rules to beefing. There's rules to beefing?
That right there was crazy. That's.
I don't have no homies that's gonna expect nothing of me. They're gonna be like, oh, you made it out untouched. Yeah, they're locked up now. Like, yeah, I might not show up to like the arraignment.
And this is why niggas can't argue with you, bro.
No, that was too much. I didn't know.
How your conversation went though?
No, we went good. Actually, we became friends. I actually was in this video.
Nigga got happy after that.
Of course. Cass was like my main shooter now, man. That's how I fuck with Cass. Man, free Cass. But anyway, here's my point. Most rappers are little and scrawny. When I seen that big ass nigga, and that's what I was just saying about like, have you ever been in a situation like, yo, this nigga just like, how do you deal with a nigga who maybe you shouldn't even be back and forth with? Because if you run into him in jail, this nigga look like he got P90X going on. This nigga look overly swole. You look like Hulk Hogan. Look like he about to just rip you in two.
So you shouldn't be talking to niggas that you're not prepared for.
I never seen him in person. You know most rappers are like mad small and short, right? I didn't know this nigga's big as fuck.
Ain't no way you ain't no Casanova with big
I never seen him in person till then.
Nah,
It's the first time. What the fuck?
nigga playing with a whole gangster talk about, so I ain't know he was that
Man,
big.
I know, man. Yo, you know most of these guys who be saying like they're gangsters, bro. They got like a chicken check, bro. I slapped them in their heart, nigga.
You just said you did your background check. You do your background check on niggas.
Yeah,
so
but
you ain't do your background check on Cat. So 6ix9ine never told you like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Cat's fake. Like he ain't warn you nothing.
No. He never say it was fake. But
nah, I ain't say fake. I'm talking about like he ain't tell you like, nah, yo, Cat's fake, big body, like.
No. He only told me I squashed beef. I'm like, finally, he squashed for both of us. I'm thinking he squashed for both of us. That's how I go. I'm gonna start tagging you into my beefs. That's my new thing.
You
Nigga,
said
think
you
you got a problem with me? I talk dumb shit, and he be like, "All right, nigga, what's up? When we gonna get it in?" Hey, holla my big homie Bizzy right quick. What's popping?
You gonna be mad? I'm sending them right back to you.
No, you gotta inherit that.
You gonna be angry, bro.
That's
Stop trolling, bro.
No, it's not. Hold on, but that's how beef goes though. Like if somebody's you said something or whatever like happened, especially on some rap shit.
All right, so you see Lil Baby, like how you think that's gonna go?
I'm gonna ask him politely if he wants to be a man and just do it 1-on-1. Other than that, we running.
He not gonna feed you 1-on-1.
All right, so that would be good. That's what I'm saying. I'm in the winning.
But that's what I'm saying. There's no rules though.
No. Because after I done told the story, play this. Everybody think Akademiks dumb pussy. If I swing first on Lil Baby, he could beat me till I can't speak. They're gonna be like, damn, Akademiks really swung him. I got low expectations. Like, it's like the Special Olympics for me, nigga. All I gotta do is get across the line. It didn't say in 10 seconds or 10 minutes. I saw that nigga. If I see cameras, first thing I'm gonna say, nigga, fuck all this, me and you 1-on-1. If they jump me, I still look good. I'm gonna spin that the next day all day. Like, yeah, the nigga, all right, yeah, I got jumped, but I mean, I just earned some stripes. I'm gonna sue him still. I'm definitely suing him.
Crazy.
100%. Like, nigga, the lawsuit, I'm gonna get off him, definitely get a couple million. But I'm gonna be like, yo, if you see Ak on a tape with like a nigga who's supposed to be dumb gangster, and I'm like, yo, all right, what's up? Let's go in there and get it in 1-on-1. You know, I learned that from Tory. Tory told me that.
More lanes?
Yeah, Tory Lanez told me about a story. I ain't gonna loud it up too crazy. Niggas tried to jump him. It was actually some rap niggas. He was way outnumbered. He said he got dumb loud, told them niggas, yo, let's catch a 1-on-1. Like, make sure the camera caught that. You feel me? Obviously, niggas wasn't trying to do no 1-on-1. They outnumbered you by like 4 times. So when they like try to pack him out, they can't put that video on type shit. Cause like the whole time he's on some, yo, you pussy for not like, doing a 1-on-1 type shit. They still do 1-on-1 in the hoods, right? Hell no?
I don't even think niggas fight still in the hood.
Nah, niggas fight in the hood. It's New York and the guns ain't legal. You gotta fight. What else you gonna do?
The last time you heard a New York bro fight happen?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's the thing. You know what surprised me about New York? How the fuck everybody in New York like supposedly have weapons?
I don't know. I can't answer that.
They just caught somebody with like a switch out here. New York don't play around. Would you ever move to like Atlanta? Atlanta seems peaceful.
I don't really like Atlanta.
You don't like
nah.
Atlanta?
I'm about to have a slow moment. I'm not even gonna say what I'm about to say.
You know Atlanta's the new home of the rats, right? They were trying to put it on New York. I took it off of New York, personally. They tried it because of 6ix9ine, they said New York was the home of the rats. Ain't no more people cooperating in Atlanta. We got a whole nigga up on the stand like niggas sing like Tweety Bird. Like, this shit's crazy. Atlanta's the home.
What you talking about?
No YSL case. It's like 20 other niggas telling.
Oh, I forgot why that YSL shit was going on.
You know they were trying to say New York was the home of the cooperants though. Like, they were basically saying a New York nigga is quick to tell.
A lot of niggas be quick to tell.
Would you do a song with somebody who told?
Nah.
What about, let me see. Kodak had the best answer for this. Yo, he said, that ain't my rat. Yo, that was the illest shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all rat. Like, that ain't my rat. What if it's somebody he told in Alabama or some shit? You heard he told. Why not? He got $500,000 for you.
I still fuck with Kodak though. I jack Kodak music as an artist.
But what about you though?
A lot of niggas was hating on Kodak.
I love Kodak. But why personally wouldn't you though?
I barely do music with niggas who didn't tell. That's just me.
Okay. So you got some morals there.
Type shit.
That's good. I gotta get my morals checked out because I would have definitely done that. Shit.
Nah, I fuck with Kodak. His decision. Like, I ain't gonna be like, oh, nah, you a bitch, you not this, because you did a song with a nigga that told. A lot of niggas be cool with niggas that ride it in the hood. So.
Well, nigga that told try to get you some bread? Wait, you didn't like the song? Or what? Suppose he came with a fire song.
I don't even think he wanted the song. He just wanted me to write for him, to be honest. But that's what I was told. Well,
so you just wouldn't fuck with him?
It's not a good look.
Suppose you could do it on, like, if you're gonna write for somebody, like, ghostwriter.
How? Apple Music is gonna say, like, written by, right? Or not?
You could have it where that's hidden. Trust me, I know that.
Nah.
You stand on principle. I like that. I like that. Hey, I'm only giving you the warning now because where rap is getting to, man, shout out to my man 1090 Jake. Yo, it's like he's on a constant search. Like people, you'd be like, nah, that's my guy right there. He would have never told. They'd be like, yo, we got like 15 pages of him telling on everything in the world. Like I feel like it's a witch hunt for like people who have, if you've been fraudulent about your background, it's gonna come to light now. And I think rappers are realizing that, yo, sometimes you might have just a rapport with a nigga where it's maybe more of a friend shit than some street shit. Mm-hmm. So shit, if you hear some shit on some street shit, you gonna back up from him, or you gonna be like, man, I wasn't fucking with you on some street shit like that. I'm just not gonna whatever. You know?
Talking about musically?
Yeah.
That's how niggas treating Gunna right now.
Yeah.
You feel like Gunna told?
Of course, cooperated. I mean, now I agree with what he did. Like, bruh, Gunna been living his best life since like. Yo, nigga, they just showed me Young Thug Cell. Yo, listen, that shit looked depressing. Like, you know, my hats off, prayers to Thug, but Jesus Christ, if you told me that if I could just, and like they called him with a halfway snitch, it ain't really snitch. It's like you don't got to tell us it's Thug, just tell us it ain't yours, but it's only you and Thug, right? I mean, it's one of those like. So
that was the situation.
Well, it's a bunch of things. So it's be like, yo, so me and Bizzy was in the car, and there was 10 guns found, but I could get out of it by not saying it was Bizzy's. All I gotta say, it just wasn't mine. All right, it wasn't mine. Well, it might take.
That's why they trying to say he a rap.
Huh?
That's why they trying to say he a rap.
Well, you also said YSL's a gang. He said YSL did a bunch of crimes. I think that's the part they consider him a rat. You know what I mean? It's like if we in the same car, they pull us over and they say, yo, do you know of any crimes that Bizzy Banks done committed? And I said, yes. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? It's like, you're not supposed to say that you have knowledge of crimes your mans did. Because you know the next question, tell us the crimes.
Nah, I ain't never looked into, I saw nigga was saying he ratted. I just saw the video when he was at court. I ain't never like look in to see like what he was saying. I ain't know.
It's so different because you have street rules. I think there's rap rules. Rap rules and street rules used to people acted like it was the same thing. It's two different things now. It's like niggas in the industry care about money and care about the look, while maybe like shit. If you really was locked in with a nigga, and all of a sudden y'all get booked for like a RICO, and that nigga get out of there in 3 months, and you've been locked up 3 years, and he done said a bunch of things, you're gonna feel a certain type of way, of course, right? But like in rap rules now, I think rap is like, unless you're on the stand pointing somebody out, like 6ix9ine is like the quintessential cooperator, right? He was on the stand, like they said, do you know where Shotty's sitting at? He said, of course, right there. You know what I mean? That's what people are saying is cooperating. But if you finesse it in a way, maybe not.
Nah, that's crazy. I really ain't looking to the Gunna shit. Like I said, I just saw that one vid. My nigga just like, oh, he said yes, the yes ma'am shit. I saw Boosie like trolling about that.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Okay, so great. When we getting this new tape, bro?
March 8th.
March 8th.
March 8th. Or GMTO Volume 2. I got the pre-save link out right now. Actually, by the time this drop, I'm probably gonna have the pre-save link out because I had to switch a song over that shit. So yeah, I ain't really promoting it yet.
GMTO stands for?
Get Money Takeover.
I see you with the gumbo chain.
Facts.
What's gumbo? Because I seen it with, like, I still don't know what gumbo is.
Gumbo. The biggest cannabis strain in the world.
Oh, okay. So it's like a group of company. Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, Luca.
That's dope.
Alexis.
Who haven't you worked with yet that you trying to work with?
Mainstream. On the Times.
Both.
Mainstream. I really want to work with Chief Keef.
I like that. I feel like Chief Keef has been doing more features and kind of getting out there. Like, shit, I was even happy I heard him in a Drake song. He's on a song with Yachty also now.
Yeah, fact.
He's doing much more collabs. Before, I felt like he had probably like a bad taste in his mouth, pause, extra pause, no freaky, about like the industry. And
when you start promoting No Freaky, just be like, oh, my man's busy putting me on to the No Freaky shit.
No, I got you.
Like, that's like a way to get out. Cause if you say No Freaky, it's like they can't really attack you for saying that.
Hey, I'm glad you put me onto that. D thing put me onto a couple of things. That nigga was in here. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. That nigga was like muddy. I was like, yo, nigga. The whole time I'm thinking he's talking about lean. I don't know what. Then he was talking about smooth. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. Then he said my heart, and I was just like there's a point that I think he was talking about one of his ops, and I don't know what the fuck that nigga like. That's why I say that nigga's just a star, because the way that nigga was talking, I was just like, I feel like I could listen for days, and he had like a whole different type of dialect going on. I don't know. Okay. So Chief Keef, who else?
Mainstream, that's about it. I don't really
I can see with Lotto, bro.
Lotto?
Like make a little nice little chick tune with Lotto. You gotta open, like, you know what I mean? Let me tell you this. The bigger you get, your musical palette is gonna get there. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever reason, I feel like you're someone who could have a lot of music that's super aggressive. This and third is gonna work in the town. You know what I mean? Fuck the ops, kill them all, blah, blah. And then
I don't even rap about killing ops.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Nah, nigga.
I don't though.
Well, not like on some like super ignorant shit, but like, yo, nigga, it's like, even if, nigga, I'm standing on business, like, nigga, I'm not pussy out here, like, nigga, what's popping? You feel me? Like,
think so? I gotta think of some lines.
Yeah.
What line I said?
I mean, shit, nigga, I would have to like go through the joint, but nigga, that's what do you think you rap about?
Probably rap about money.
That's true too.
And bitches. I rap about street shit, but I don't feel like I'd be like on something like
no,
killing ops and all that shit.
Well, I'm overgeneralizing there, right? So you're not on some shit like, no, fuck y'all niggas. It's just more of a, nigga, I'm doing me, but nigga, anybody who wanted, like, you know what I mean, if y'all got a problem type shit.
Nah,
like, that's, which is different from than somebody who's saying, oh, fuck y'all niggas too because we're beefing, right? Like I don't think I've heard your music where I could identify you dissing a particular group or person.
I be throwing spooky lines like if I was to go mainstream, a lot of niggas wouldn't get certain lines I say when I do speak about people. But if you from the area, like if you know, you know, like those how my lines be, like one of those. If you know, you know. If you ain't catch it, then fuck it. As long as it sound good to you, it still sound cool. So niggas like, all my shit is common sense. Like it just makes sense. So even though I'm talking about a specific group, the bar that I'm saying makes sense if you just looking at it from a relevant standpoint. Oh, that's the wrong word, but like a standpoint of where you don't know who I'm speaking about, basically.
I know you got more in terms of a mainstream, maybe like wish list of who you want to collab with, but
right now it's really so. You know, I jack Dirk heavy, of course. I fuck with Herb.
Who you listen to, like, other than those people too?
Other than those people, I bump Kodak, Dirk, Drake, of course. Gotta bump Drake. I don't know. Right now, I'm heavy on some. I really bump Stunna Gambino. I fuck with that's what I fuck with from New York. Chow Lee. I fuck with Chow Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, he fuck with Cash Cobain. That's the one who just did the beat on Drake album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shawnee Ben Laden.
Wait, you know who you got to lock in with? Maybe you already locked in with him. I don't know. Maybe I'm late. 41 dudes.
Yeah, I did a song with Jen Carter.
Oh.
I did a song with Jen Carter.
Jen Carter's hard. I had to explain to like someone yesterday. I was like, yo, that's a female. Like they were like, yo, nah, that's a nigga.
I just had to show her the other day.
She going up crazy.
Somebody I know thought that was a nigga too. I'm like, nah, she a female. They like, how you know? Did you? I'm like, I got a song with her. Like, she a female.
She fire though.
Nah, yeah, she nice.
Damn. So I know you rock with Kyle Rich and Cardi 41, basically. You pretty much named everybody else in New York. Ooh, give me a Mount Rushmore real quick of like the 4 people who you think is running. We're gonna keep it drill wise. Actually, I ask you for 2, drill wise and also just New York in general. Mount Rushmore, 4 people.
4 people, including me.
Yeah.
Me, of course. Pop Smoke. It's a lot of niggas that put on in the time. I don't know, cause I'm really from Brooklyn, and I really like was outside growing up. So it's like certain niggas that's not mainstream really put on for this shit. So for me, so like
who?
I guess people would say like the mainstream niggas, everybody gonna say like Tutu, Pop,
yeah,
Fabio.
Tutu's just like a goat in this shit.
Is that a what?
He's like a goat, like you know what I mean. Like
A lot of people gonna name him.
Yeah, he was early on before drill became what it was.
Fact, before like Pop amplified it, facts. Now I don't know. I'm gonna say me, Pop Smoke. You talking about like just Brooklyn or Bronx too? Cause I ain't gonna lie, the Bronx, like, even though I'm a Brooklyn nigga, for me the Bronx got a big impact on this shit. Cause like, I don't want to say when it was dying down, but drill fake was dying down, and then the Bronx like fake kind of saved it. Like they put a new sound with it. I feel like Brooklyn niggas was just more some aggressive, raw. For me, like that's how niggas was rapping, and then I feel like the Bronx made it a little more mainstream as well, because they got TikTok involved. They got kids from all over the world dancing to songs. Like niggas be dancing to a song where a nigga smoking 30 niggas, and it's like they don't even know.
That's crazy.
They don't even know. And then like they just changed the beat of drill, because niggas was on some UK type beat shit. Now niggas on some Jersey club. So for me,
yeah,
it's a lot of niggas. Niggas from the Bronx that put on too.
What do we get our shot in this? I mean, shout out to my Jersey niggas, man. We love y'all too. I've been trying to figure out like where does like the artists that aren't drill but they're New York, like for example A Boogie, a Lil TJ, where did they fit into the overall mix of like, because there's still young New York niggas, and I feel like New York a lot right now is overrun by drill, but then you have those guys who they're not necessarily drill but they make amazing music for New York. How does that kind of mix in with everything?
Niggas just don't categorize them as drill. I don't know.
Like I seen that nigga Boogie did the Garden. I was like, that's dope. I'm like, shit. Like that gotta be like even your goal. Like it has to be the goal of every artist from whatever city you're from. Be like, yo, I want to go sell out the Madison Square Garden, right? Like what are your goals right now, just on a career wise, as you're trying to go up? But like,
I definitely want to be on that level. Like I think my biggest show is like 800 people, 900 people, some shit. Like just me though, like, cause I go through comments a lot, so niggas be trying to compare me to other niggas that be on the stage with niggas like fucking Lil Durk. Like of course there's 8,000 niggas there, like Lil Durk is on the fucking flyer. You feel what I'm saying? So like most of my shows are just Bizzy Banks, not no Bizzy Banks and 3 other lit ass niggas from New York. Nah, I just be Bizzy Banks. Feel me? So it's like
that's how you get a cult fan base. So how you do it?
Nah, facts. So it's like, even when I be looking at 800 people, I be like, damn, like, shit look crazy. I did a show at the beginning of last year. I did a show with Shawnee Bin Laden, though. At the Gramercy Theater, we sold that shit out. I was just looking at that shit like, damn, niggas got a lot of niggas outside. And then when I look at people like Dirk perform, Meek Mill, and, like Dreams and Nightmares, when niggas really got classics like that, and it's like, damn, these niggas really doing it. So that's definitely the goal and the dream. But that's why you gotta start being versatile. Like, yeah, drill be cool, but now you gotta start expanding. You gotta take your drill to Detroit, try to get on the Detroit beat, show niggas like, oh nah, he could rap like this too. Go to Philly.
Yeah,
you're right. Just capture the whole, for me, tri-state. You got supposed to fuck with niggas from Jersey, cause Jersey right here. So it's like niggas in Jersey putting on, get in with they little wave. Not even get in with it, but like, cause that's what niggas from Chicago do. Niggas from Chicago, like, yeah, they be on some drill shit, but once they lock in,
that's what Philly. Dirk started fucking with Atlanta heavy. He started
fucking with thugging them. Then for me, I be studying music and shit. So when he definitely started fucking with thugging them, and I feel like that helped his sound as well. Like being in Atlanta a lot, starting to be with other niggas that play in his lane more but differently. Cause you know, Thug fuck with the auto-tune, Dirk fuck with the auto-tune. So I feel like he learning new ways to capture it. That's what Pop Smoke was doing. Like he was on some New York shit. Once he got with Quavo, Travis Scott, you start hearing like a little change in his music. Like certain ad-libs is different. Like he start harmonizing and shit. Like he just making his music more of music. Like for me, instead of him just rapping. So hell yeah, I feel like that's what drill rappers need to start doing. They need to start expanding, showing the versatility. Like you can still be yourself, still rap how you want to rap. But like once you do all that, that's when you really get to sell out them shows for real. Like a lot of drill rappers can't sell out shows. A lot of niggas tickets be done.
Nah, I get you on that. Okay. All right, man. Listen, yo, I can't wait for your project to come out. How many tracks you looking at?
15.
15. How many tracks have people heard before in relation to
on the tape? Like right now?
Yeah, like how many have been out already?
There's only 2 songs that have been out. On Lock, I just dropped that a couple days ago, like 4 days ago. That's out now on streaming platforms.
That's what you played earlier? Sounds fire. I like that.
Yeah, On Lock, that's the intro to my tape. That's to like set the tone. That's why I dropped it first for the new year.
Okay.
And Okay. Those are the only 2 songs out. Everything else is gonna be brand new. But time the tape come out, it's probably gonna be like 2 songs that niggas heard. I got a song called Free Wick that I'm about to drop next month in February. And then a lot of my fans ready for Don't Start 3. So Don't Start 3 gonna drop when I drop the tape in March.
Good. So you look like you got a little schedule going on. I'm excited to see it happen, man. I think this is a year that, you know, if you do everything right, like, you know, you're gonna look back at 2023 by the time we get to 2025, and you're gonna see like just the distance you came in progress. I'm rooting for you. I think you got all the talent in the world. I think you just don't gotta
good looking.
You gotta stay out of your own way in the sense of don't fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes it might be out of your control, but you just gotta make sure you do as much as you can that nobody else or no other situation can fuck it up. And then just continue with the good music. You know, like you generally make good music. You know, of course, it's so interesting. Sometimes just take that one song that everybody just happened to catch on to, but it's not that you wasn't nice already. Like, because I listen to your music now, and whether
it's just something that help a nigga pop. I know what you mean.
Yeah, whether it's everybody.
I be tapping in. I be fucking with you heavy. It's crazy because before I came here, I told my manager, I'm like, yo, I about to start interviewing drill rappers. I'm like, he probably gonna do D-Thing first because D-Thing just came home. And I'm like, you gonna do me out there, and it's crazy because that's exactly how I went. Like, I'd just be, I don't know, my brain be on some other shit.
Yeah, no, of course. And you know what people don't realize? And when I start fucking with something, like I'm the type of nigga, like I'm a weird type of fan. When I like a song, I play it every day, every hour. Like
you have me in your playlist too.
I have a short amount of songs that I like, and I play it all day. I'm not a nigga who be like, yo, I'm playing like 1,800 songs. No, nigga, I'm playing a good 15 songs all day. It's like one of those 15. You in my car, you gonna be like, damn. You know how many times I've been in the car, people be like, damn, you keep playing this one. Like every time I'm trying to put people on because I want to act like I got some shit they never heard.
They never heard, facts.
Be like, damn, you play this shit 15 times. I'm like, yeah, I know all the lyrics to it too, nigga, because I'm rapping this shit.
That's how I be. When I first like a song, I'm playing that shit a million times in the car.
Yeah, I feel like there's certain other people who like have a wider musical palette. They be like, oh no, whatever. I'm like, nah, once I lock in with a song, I burn the shit out of that song. And until we get another one.
Nah, I definitely appreciate you though. I definitely tapped in. You always be jacking me. I fuck with it. We don't do no Nicki Minaj slander either. But when you was on stream about the Queen Radio shit, you was like letting niggas know like, damn, Bizzy Banks was in there too. Like, you know, everybody was focused on 4-1. Like,
which, by the way, no, of course. How did that invite happen? Because that's what I could give Nicki credit for. That was a concerted effort to put the town on. I like that.
Nah, facts. What you call it? One of the bros work with her. I don't know his position, but he definitely worked with her. Like, he be moving around with her on some music shit. And he gave me a call. And he was like, yo, for me, like, Nicki fuck with you. You know, he promoting me and shit. So that's really how that happened. He just called me. He was like, yo, pull up, Queen Radio. I'm like, I'm coming. For me.
Nah, that was crazy.
I fuck with Nicki. She said my name a lot. People was trying to act like, I don't know, you know, 4-1 got their team or whatever, so they just promoting that way more. And I'm more laid back, so I ain't really on camera a million times. I ain't really doing too much, and I know how she is, so it's like I don't want to do the wrong thing and like.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how that happened. So at first I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I might have first. I'm like, yo, Nicki went live with like 40 goons in the studio, And somebody who I fuck with was like, yo, Act, did you even look at the video? And they sent me the video. They said, yo, your man Bizzy Banks is right there, nigga. Like, how you not gonna like shout him out? So I'm like, this is before I didn't even know who. Like, no disrespect to 41 guys. Like, I fuck with him too, though. Obviously, because I play his song too. But I was like, oh shit, Bizzy was there. So then I'm like, yo, I gotta make sure I give you a shout out.
Nah,
you know what I mean? But I was just like, at first I was just like, yo, who the? It was so many niggas. I'm like, yo, how the hell you? First of all, I didn't even know that many people could get in one room in New York with nobody beefing with each other. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, none of these guys are beefing with each other. So then it was like, oh yeah, Bizzy was in it. But also, you wasn't really like going crazy on like, yo, I was with Nicki type shit. Everybody, you're right. To your credit, I feel like other people like, yeah, we're in the building.
I made my post. A lot of my fans knew I was there before the next day even happened. Like,
yeah.
A lot of people was tagging me like, oh yeah, she playing 30 on the radio. I ain't gonna lie, she got me mad Shazams too. Shout out Nicki.
Really?
Hell yeah, she played 30. She played the original one. She ain't even played the one with Pop.
Yo, she's too popular, bro.
Nah, word. That's why you feel me. I can't.
How many fucking fans does she have?
The Bobs, they be on it. You was on my Twitter.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Shit, I even seen you had tweeted some shit out. You're like, yo, Bobs, don't get at me. Like, you know
when I remixed Rad Ruby the Sleaze. Word, I was like, I ain't want them to think like, oh, why he tagging her for, like, they be on it, they don't play about. So I had to tell him, I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't even here for it. Like, I'm just doing it because this her beat. I had an argument with somebody because somebody like, oh, that's not even her beat. This is something. I'm like, yo, bro, if you listen to the beat, like, yeah, it's a sample, but clearly she added her own shit to the beat, like shit like that. But nah, yeah. Shout out to Bobs. Shout out Nicki. Appreciate it for having me. Queen Radio.
Yeah, that was a dope ass moment, man. Listen, eventually I want to see you in that spot where you got the city and you got the town in the palm of your hands that you could help put people on. I love this new wave of music coming from the youth in New York because you're a representative of that. And, of course, we love a Nicki Minaj. We love a Jay-Z or some of the greats like 50 and other people who've came from New York. But it's about time like the youth start making their impact and like start putting their like, in the history of New York rap. At a certain point, people gonna want to read about what's popping now, and you want to be a part of that. So I'm excited for what you got coming out, man. Listen, after you drop the tape, pull back up here, man. I would love to talk about that.
Hell yeah, I definitely got to pull back up. I ain't gonna lie, you was vibey. I don't really be talking to a lot of interviewers and shit like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm jacking your vibe. You definitely good energy and shit. Appreciate you for having me. Appreciate you for showing all the love that you always show.
Of course. Hey, listen, chat. If y'all know, I love with this platform that pretty much I could interview anybody in the world, but it's great when I'm interviewing people who I genuinely like their music, and you could know it's genuine when I found the music before I ever knew the person. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, whatever this guy is fire. You know what I mean?
Fat. And you ain't just hit me on Pop album and was like, oh, he got the best verse on this album, and then it was like, fuck this nigga. It was like, you heard me on Pop album, then you did your research, and then you really started jacking.
Every time I heard you was fire. Nigga.
I appreciate it. Real
this
shit.
This nigga's wavy. So again, I like to let my platform to people who are talented, and I hope this helps your tape and help everything you got going on in terms of your movement go up. And hopefully we'll be having a conversation in a couple months before your album. And, we'll just continue this conversation, my man.
Facts, real shit. Appreciate it.
Listen, people, thank you for watching another episode of Off the Record Podcast. And I'm here, my man, Bizzy Banks. Please go check out his project dropping.
GMTO Volume 2, March 8th. Going to be on all streaming platforms, on lockout right now.
Exactly. Make sure y'all go check that out. Definitely add him to your Spotify playlist. Go add him on your Apple Music. Definitely hit him up on Instagram if you done watch this interview. And go check out his shit, man. It's my boy, man. Bizzy Banks, Akademiks, Off the Record. We're out.